Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we're going to be heading off to the World Circuit for one of the new races that has been released recently and we still need to do. Before I do that, I'm just going to go up to the options and double check that we're on race difficulty hard, which we are. That is the one that we're using for all of these now. And I'm going to head across to Asia, to Tokyo Expressway. And we've done all of these races. We've just got one more to do, which just happens to be the weekly race this week. It's the Sunday Cup. The suggested PP is 380, but interestingly, if we go into change car, we can actually grab the Tomahawk or the Ferrari, the Valkyrie, the Skoda. There's so many manic, crazy cars in here that you could absolutely blitz this. But I decided to do this with the Golf Mark 1 GTI 83 with the PP set to the 380 suggested just for a challenge. So I've gone for the Comfort soft tyres. I've gone for standard suspension and differential, no changes there. The aerodynamics, ECU, all normal. I have fitted a power restrictor and I've set that to 93% just to bring the PP just under that magic 380 that we're looking for. Otherwise, the transmission, the nitrous, the supercharger, intake and exhaust, brakes, absolutely everything is bulk standard on this car. So the only thing that I've done is to put the power restrictor on at 93 and to put the Comfort soft tyres on. Otherwise, this car is completely bulk standard. So let's get into the race and see how we do with a more competitive race rather than just going for an out-and-out super fast car. So this is the Sunday Cup at the Tokyo Expressway Central clockwise, 2 laps. Let's see how we do. Okay, so for this one I've got traction control is on 1, and otherwise you haven't got to worry about the brake balance or the fuel map. We could just go for it. What you have got to worry about is carrying the speed through the corners and where you're going to get an overtake on the vehicles that you're following, because it's quite difficult to work out whether you've got to go around the outside or get up the inside. Sometimes I decided to go for the inside move and find that the inside then gets closed off. So that was what I found the hardest thing to do. 4th and 5th gear was my friend in this one. And I have done this 2 or 3 times. It's a very easy race to win on hard in this car. However, and with this setup, however, I did want to try and get a clean race bonus. And that was the challenge in this one, because you are reaching cars and overtaking vehicles at the most unopportune moment. And then it's a case, as I said, do you go around the outside, do you go around the inside? So just getting around the side of that one, I had to take it down to 4th gear to try and keep it out of the wall. I'm just going to leave it in 4th gear now. And again, we're going to catch up with some cars through a little bit of a tight section here. So do we try and do an overtake? Do we just try and stay behind them and follow them through? So difficult to know. We're going to get an overtake around the outside of that one. Just up into 5th gear as we go down. And then to get to the bottom here, look for these lettering, and I tended to brake in 4th and then just hold the brake, stay out of the wall if at all possible. We had a slight kiss on the wall there. The cars are probably going to fight me through here. So 3rd gear there, just to get it slowed down a little bit so we didn't drift out and push the other car into the wall. Straight up to 4th as soon as we can. As we go across the line, we're now in 2nd place with the 1st place quite a fair way down the road, so we're going to have to be fairly quick through here. So 4th gear, just to keep it out of the wall, just regulating the throttle. Up into 5th, he's braking, no real need to brake through there, AI. So can we go up the inside? No, you see he's going to cut me off through there, but we have got the inside this time. The AI does stay out to the right hand side. We just need to give him a little bit of room. The AI car is coming back. He's got a good turn of speed through there, but we won't worry about that one. He is going to break through here, probably. He does. We've just got to regulate our speed through here, try and stay out of the wall, using the 4th gear just to slow the car down a little bit through there. Now, can we just pull away and get a little bit of a gap? So if we go over the top, I'm just going to look for fourth gear, looking for that yellow marker on the left hand side there, just trying to stay out of the wall, and then just leave it in fourth gear, braking again a little bit through here, just leave it, keep it out of the wall. You do not want to hit the wall now. Up into fifth, you can thread it through here quite nicely. Stay out to the right, sweep across to the left, you can go flat through here. Again, at the bottom here, we're looking for those little letters in the road. Down into fourth. Just watch the exit of that wall. Slight little kiss on the way through. I've kissed the barriers a little bit on this one, so I'm not too worried now if I'm kissing them. And we'll try and come across the line and take a very, very easy win by some considerable margin. So there we go, first place for the weekly challenge. Some 2.3 seconds ahead of Maloney in the Atenza in second. We didn't get the clean race bonus, unfortunately. Just kissing those barriers probably didn't do anything, but I'm not going to... Oh, we did get the clean race bonus. There we go. There we go. Next screen. So we did get the clean race bonus. That was how I did this Sunday Cup challenge in the Mark 1 Golf, a lovely little car. You saw my setup at the beginning of the race. A lovely little car here. The hardest part of this was not being tempted to go down to third gear. Try and leave it in fourth and fifth, and to watch where the other vehicles are heading into the corners where you're going to get an overtake. Are they going to go wide, in which case put it up the inside? Are they going to go for the inside, in which case go around the outside? If you're going to go down the inside, is the corner going to close off and you're going to run out of space? That was what I found the hardest thing. Even on the hard settings with this car and this setup, you'll do this really easily. Hitting the walls, rubbing the cars, very, very, very easy win, this one. But if you want to try and do it clean, then that was how I did it in this particular car. Quite an enjoyable little race. This was the hardest bit, getting past these three vehicles close together. Loved the way that we were able to thread it between those cars, just in front of the van, and then get around the outside as we headed down towards this tunnel area where we go through. And yeah, I actually quite enjoyed this one. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. I'm doing all of the World Circuit races, got a few more to come, and I'll be back with another one of those very, very soon. For now, take care. Bye-bye.